All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
With the Hebrew Israelites, we come week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, and also look at the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian. First and foremost, we're going to face the east and give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rudah Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom. To those who like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And shalom to the very few sincere sisters. But really taking heed to get in order. You know, another day out here, another week, you know, we able to come out and prophesy. You know, the weather ain't that bad, but you know, we're able to prophesy and warn what's to come, right? That's what prophesy means, to warn what's to happen, right? So we out here blowing the horn on the future events, right? And the one we get into today is food famine, right? Which you know is going to come in real hard come 2025. I'm on the other. This right here, the book is matter of fact, Jeremiah 28 verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. Right? So the Lord has what? Pretty much is a trickle down effect. He spoke to what? The servants, the prophets, and so the prophets going to speak to what? To the whole world, right? You know, really, to our people. Even other nations have to get have to hear their judgment as well, right? But verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence, right? And we know in today's time, who's that great kingdom today, right? Babylon the Great. You know, we warn them about the evil times, right? We warning our people about the downfall of the society, right? The charagma, you know, the return of Yahweh Shai, WW3, right? We warning about all of these times. Food famine, come. It says, the prophets that have been before me of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold something right quick. 2 Timothy 3:1. Yeah. So like you said, it says of great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And what we seeing what's coming in right now, we see the food famine coming in. Right, stores are getting empty. You know, people are starting to pretty much lose their mind because of the money and because of the food, man.
Collapsing.
Yeah, it's collapsing. Hey,
economic collapse.
And Esau putting that squeeze in. You know, so pretty much it's more to see where everybody faith at, man. Right, we already know how it's going to go. The rich can get rich, the poor can get poor. You know, so it's definitely finna see a major difference come 2025. It says the prophet, matter of fact, I'll read it back over. The prophets that have been before me of old and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and of great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence, right? So, our forefathers, they prophesy about the downfall, man. You know, and that's what we already do as well. You know, let you know that, 2025 can be a hell of a ride. Oh, you got it right. 31.
In 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times should come.
Right, and the Lord, right, and he told in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 9, to measure out the time diligently. You know, and you go to the book of Matthew chapter 24. Touch up on this article right quick.
All right, it's Matthew.
You can just start from 3.
All right. Chapter 24, in verse, you say 3?
Yeah.
In verse 3, it say, and as he sat upon the mounts of the olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when should these things be, and what should be the signs of the coming and of the ends of the world.
Right, and that's beautiful. It said through the end of the world. We know that That word goes into eon. Same thing how it is inside 2 Nephi 6 and 9. You know, it goes to eon, right? Letting you know that time period, right? A rulership, right? End of the world, right? When he asking the disciples, when is the end of this rulership gonna be over with, man? You know, and Lord Yahweh shall responded back with discernment and signs. You know, you got it, right?
In verse 4, and Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many should come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
Right, and we already know the we jump down to verse 24. He tells you that, hey, if it was possible, they'll see the very elect. Right, so we already know the sign. We know about the project BB. I don't know if they might block it out. So you know, project BB. You know, we know about all of those things. We know how if Yahweh was to appear in the sky right now, we know that's not. We know that's not him. He already told the blueprint on how he coming.
Come. You don't know when he coming.
You don't know. That's like you know, certain movies they be like, when do I know it's supposed to be the green light? Right? You'll know.
Yeah.
That's like the elder say, when is Jacob's trouble? You'll know you're in Jacob's trouble.
Right.
You know?
It's definitely a whole different ball game.
So yeah, we're not, and so the elect is not going to be deceived. You got it, right?
All right. It should deceive many. Verse 6. And you should hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. Repeat that one more time.
Verse 6. Matthew 24, verse 6. And you should hear wars and rumors of wars.
Right, which we're seeing right now. Right. As a matter of fact, you know, we in the lower stages of WW3. Mm-hmm. You know, and when you go into WW3, right, we know that what's going to pop up is what? A food famine, man. Because they got to what? Really support their troops. You know? So we really about to, so that's where we at with it. Keep going.
All right. It say, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation.
Let me pause. Like it said for the end is not yet. We know two major things, right? They got to come down the pipeline, man. Right? Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Right? And the Karagma, man, which is going to pretty much, you know, be the resolution at the back end of Jeremiah 30 and 7, man.
Right.
You know, Jacob's trouble. You know.
And I want to say that ain't say that. Then, like the Lord said, when He was telling them the things that come, that we're gonna be, you know, letting you know when the end coming, that we're close to the end. We speaking on all the events that gonna happen. Hey, He said this is the beginning.
This is only the beginning.
So
man.
when these things starting to pop up, they're like this the beginning stage. So how much more worse it gonna be when in the middle and the going forward, going on with the events trickling off and going on.
Right.
See, that's just how you know. That's why the scriptures say it's gonna be times like never before. You know, when Yahweh Shall crack that thing up.
I got you. This Jeremiah 30 verse 6. Verse 4, I'll start. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, right? The northern and the southern kingdom. Verse 5. Matter of fact, the head title says the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, verse 5, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Right? And we know that's what's coming. Right? If you haven't heard, right now you know now. Right? What's coming down the pipeline is nothing but fear and trembling, man. Yeah. Right? The Lord states that He's taking the mirth out of the earth. Verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with a child, whether do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. Why? Because the time that we're coming into, right? Hey, you gonna have men, right? Men gonna be out their body, man, right? In a different translation, they ask, you know, can men have babies?
Yeah, no.
Right? That's how bad it is, because even the strongest men, the men that may have resources right now with all the money, right? He may be able to sustain the stuff right now, but hey, in that time period, he can be running this thing holding his stomach, man.
Yep, he gonna
groaning.
Weeping and crying.
Weeping and crying.
Hey, and the mind, like he gonna have they gonna have a weak mindset in that day.
Right.
Their mindset gonna be pain.
Right.
From the fearful sights and the things that go on what they see. And knowing not without having Yahweh Shall on their side, like knowing they messed up. They not gonna make it.
Right.
You know.
Hey, we know, because we know that, hey, the Lord states in the book of Isaiah 33:6, and the wisdom and knowledge that be the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation, right? The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So we know that, hey, as in time gets uglier, right, the value of us, hopefully elect men, is going to go up, right? And the people of this world are going to go low. So in that time to come, they don't have no faith, right? They banking on whatever they have stored up to preserve them, to help them out, which is not going to benefit them in that day, you know. So they can be around this. They can be around here, pretty much in a bad state of mind. Verse 7: alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right, and now it's the point that the brothers, you know, pretty much making. Right, hey, it can be like a time like never before, man. Right, worse than 70 AD. You know. Slavery within itself, right? Let me go back.
Keep going on that.
Oh yeah. You did 8?
Verse 8.
Yeah, you did 8. I'll give you this one.
Oh, you got 9. Alright. It's Matthew 24. In verse 6, I started 6 again. Okay. You should hear wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Right, it's a part of prophecy. It has to come to pass. Go ahead.
It say, but the end is not yet. Verse 7: for nation shall rise against nation.
And that's what we seeing right now. We seeing the BRICS. You know, they rising up. We seeing America rise up. You know, and all its allies. Yep. Right.
All the kings of the earth.
All the kings. Hey, they getting inside what spirit? They getting inside the war spirit, man.
Yeah.
Right, it's time to pretty much, hey, time to do that last dance, man. You got it.
Armageddon,
huh?
Verse 7: for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places.
In many places, man. Right? And hey, like I said, that's what we're going into. Hey, those famines, man. Right? And like he said, hey, it's gonna be like a time like never before, right? We're gonna be in a time period where, hey, you're gonna witness, right? People eat their own kids right before your eyes, man. Just to what? To sustain themselves for that day. You know, that's how bad it's gonna be out here. That's how bad it's gonna be out here, man.
I got it. Oh yeah, you can go and drop it.
Okay, come.
She like to bring it look out real quick. That's a little quick yourself in the loop. Damn, I keep slipping past the
right, but that's what we at. Hey, food shortage is 2025, man. You know, that's all right. Shalakia, phone difficulties, but here we go. You got it out.
All right, go to Baruch, like we were speaking on. With all the things that the Lord gonna have come upon the earth, that it gonna be like a time that never before. Like we never seen what we never experienced in this time, you know, generation. This Baruch chapter 2, I just go to the point in verse 2. He said to bring upon us great plagues, such as never happened under the whole heaven, as it came to pass in Jerusalem, according to the things that were written in the law of Moses. So right, the things what the Lord had happened to the Israelites from the northern tribe to the northern tribe to the southern tribe back then. The Lord gonna repeat them same acts, but this time it gonna be on a whole nother level. Right. Because this generation is the wickedest generation that gonna be on the earth, right? Those generations of vipers from our people, and you all also had the wicked he ruling, and he's a counselor to the earth, and he just got the whole earth defiled. Right. So it's only right for Yahweh Shem Yahushua do that righteous judgment to clean all of it up. That's why it's gonna be like a time with never before. And you know, also, I want to say that when you go to Deuteronomy, I believe it's 32, where the Lord said He gonna bring upon upon this place like the place He did in Egypt, even greater. But He said even the ones that are not written in the book. So you think about it, well, damn, what He did, what He ain't had written in the book, He did in Egypt. Hey man, the Lord gonna do something you folk never seen before. That be He gonna be on a whole nother level. Like He was saving that for this time. You got it out.
So I'm gonna touch up inside this article right quick. So the website for it is eatthisnotthat.com, right? And this said food shortages may be rampant, right? It may be rampant in 2025. Come on, man. Phone fucking up. Oh, what I just did this. There we go. All right. But it was saying that it says the American food supply is one of the most abundant and diverse on earth. But this robust system is not without its challenges. Even in the world's largest economy, consumers will encounter empty shelves in certain grocery departments from time to time, right? And we already know it's going to grow more. Matter of fact, can you grab second edit 16 and I think it's like 41. This should be good. Should be good. So
Oh, yeah. 21.
Okay. It says even in the world's largest economy, consumers will encounter, right, empty shelves in certain grocery departments from time to time, right? Because we already know it's finna go from hyperinflation to inflation to hyperinflation, right? So we already know people finna start pretty much gathering stuff now because they see the downfall. It says, just ask anyone who tried to buy Trader Joe's eggs recently, right? We know things finna go in bulk, right? You got your, I think your Costco's, what's the other one? Sam's Club, yeah. You know, people that buy stuff in bulk, right? Hey, those still gonna be empty. Matter of fact, I seen a video like that. A lady had like 2 buggies full of eggs, man. Right? One lady in the comments was trying to say, well, how you know they don't just buy their eggs like that? What they got like a restaurant? There's some truth to it, but at the same time, right? People are gonna be panic buying.
Right, because you got some on keeping up with it, and you got some not.
Yeah, huh?
So the one who buying it like that by the boatload, they the one who what? Like,
man, the lady had like 2 buggies, and she had like a buggy. What's a little thing like? It like a little flat surface. You just, damn. I don't really know how to describe it, but I don't know what I'm talking about though.
Talking about the little stand. It looked like the little flat cart, but it got a little handle you can push.
You can push.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All right, so boom, it was one of them. She had one of those as well.
It was a little cart.
And that shit was like a little cart. Yeah. And it was full of eggs, man. You know. But we know those eggs is matter of fact, eggs is like a key ingredient to a lot of foods, man. A lot of homemade meals. It said many factors can lead to shortages of one food item or another, and there are several reasons for concern about potential impacts of the coming year, from the ripple effects of climate change and foodborne illness to expected changes in U.S. immigration and trade policies, right? We know, because we already know Esau coming in like a madman, man, right? Hey, day one, he trying to send, if you ain't documented, right? If you ain't I think it's a resident of 10 years, right? You got to go back, 10 years you got to go back, right? And also, hey, that can also help lead into the digital ID.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Con, that's what all that they gonna lead up to.
Con, it says many factors can lead to shortages of one food item or another. And I want to also put in, they posted the port strike, right? They had a suspension for it, right? But I think it goes back in effect on the 15th or the 5th. I may be wrong, right? It's one of those. I know it's in January though.
They gonna do it again though,
right? And so we know if it actually happened and falls through this time, right? Hey, what we bringing out, you're going to see it,
right?
This year, that month, next month.
I just want to say, because prophecy got to be fulfilled. Right. So these things got to play out. So, hey, the way Yahweh Bashim Yahushua got to make it, he gonna have to make it and put the thoughts on these people's mind for them to go ahead and follow through with cutting the food supply and them things out. Mm-hmm. They got to, they gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Like the brother said, they supposed to be doing it sometime 2025. But whenever they do it, they gonna have to do it, cause why? The Lord said it's not gonna be any food out here. So the Lord gonna make it to the point, because the Lord used the people on the earth to make everything play out, you know. So everybody really just puppies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So the Lord gonna make them play that famine out. To the point, it's not gonna be no food. Like you see the truck right here with buckhead meats.
Yup.
Got the truck say buck. Ain't gonna be no buckhead meats riding around.
No sir.
None of that. It's gonna be a empty truck.
Yeah. He using that shit to go to somebody's house.
Right.
And steal they shit.
Right. He finna go load up with somebody else. You see him with the truck. Ain't no food. Or he load. If so, he gonna load it up off somebody else. Because the scripture also tell her, man, you know, man gonna be destroying each other's house from a lack of bread. Matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get you bring that out. You want me to read it? You get to read your article.
Yeah.
Fact, you can read your article. I'll bring it up for you.
It says, although widespread food scarcity is unlikely, shoppers can reasonably expect product shortages across several categories in the new year. And we already know, 2025 coming in live. Just bear with us, man. You know, we're trying to thug it out in this little misty weather. Matter of fact, let me it says, although widespread food scarcity is unlikely, shoppers can reasonably expect product shortages across several categories in the new year. And we know gradualism, right? We know gradualism, right? We know things are gonna get worse and worse, you know, as time goes on, right? In the book of Ezekiel 7:5-6, right? Evil and only evil, behold, is come. The end is coming. The end is come. And watching for thee, behold, it is come. You know? I got a quick precept.
You got it.
This the book of
You got second age 15.
Nah, second age 6. Second, huh? Yeah, you can.
The second age is 6. What verse?
22.
Alright, second age is chapter 6 in verse 22. And it say, and if it be found that the building of the house. Oh shit, she like that. She like that. Alright, she like it.
You know, like I was saying, you know, it's gonna go. It's gradually what? It's gradually circling the drain, man. It's like you got a sink full of water, right? And you're trying to, you know, let it go down the drain. It's gradually getting down there. Boom. After that, suddenly, boom, it's no more. Right. So, boom, that's like how it is with this food famine, man. All at one moment, right? It won't be no food, man. And it's all a part of the Edomites' plan.
The second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 22, it say, and suddenly should the sown places appear unsown.
Right, all of these markets, all of these distribution centers, right? Hey, that's like, you know, like we said, the Buckhead Meats truck, right? They got a warehouse where they go to and load up, right? To what? To distribute all of the produce on the truck. You know, but hey, their distribution center, right? It says, and suddenly shall the sown place, right? All at an instant, all at one moment, right? Those 18 wheelers gonna be able to come in, right? Because of what? The port strike, you know, which I believe, Lord willing, you know, that strike actually happened this time, man, and stay into effect, right? So we can get this, you know, get this ball rolling even more. And which we already know it's 2025, right? We already know that, hey, Esau has to push his move this year, a big move this year, because we know he has a goal, right? That 2030 agenda, right? And he has to start somewhere, right? And we know that 2025 gonna be a good time to do it. You got it, right?
All right. And it say the full storehouses should be suddenly be found empty.
Ooh, and that's gonna cause that chaos. That's gonna cause that 2 Ezra chapter 9 uproars of the people, right? Because now they can't go to the grocery store and get no food, right? And the government is not helping. You know, putting that food back on the shelf.
Gone. All right. Keep going. They say, verse 23, and the trumpet should give a sound, which when every man hears, they should be afraid. They should suddenly be afraid.
Be afraid, right? Hey.
They gonna be. Hey, so basically, hey, they sounding the trumpet when these things actually trickling off, because right now, you know, you still got access to the food. You still able to go to the stores and you know, go to the storehouse and get what you need and go home and be all happy and like, yeah, we're gonna eat tonight.
It's not intense.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't just, the Lord just ain't gonna crank it up yet. So when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua do crank it up, hey, and we still out here blowing the trumpet before the Lord take the prophets out the street before the famine of the word hit. When you like actually like shit, this shit in the city like really where you at and it's happening, nigga. Like I don't want the 6th stove today in Atlanta and Macon, Georgia. Ain't nobody had nothing in the stove. And we still like that able to prophesy, and guess what? That's when they suddenly gonna be afraid. Oh shit. They saying that we blowing the trumpet.
Blowing the trumpet in Zion, man. Blowing the trumpet, hey. The whole world.
Matter of fact, I just want to bring this. Damn, that shit cut out. Matter of fact, I want to bring this out right here real quick. Just going to, like to say, the storehouse today gonna be empty. Cause why? You not gonna have no these stores gonna be closing down. It's a major store closing December 24th. 2024. Right? It's a part of the city closed all 850 locations by February. Big Lot closing all 900 locations.
Yeah, Big Lot have food in there too.
Big Lot. It just name it store. Auto Vans Auto Park closing 700 locations. It just showing you things to close. Right? Macy's closing 65 locations, but it just showing you like the thing that closing. Even it gonna show even things. Look, Denny's closing 50 locations the end of the year. But it just showing you, man, that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, he finna bring great sorrow to this earth, man. These people not gonna be able to bear it unless you what? You part of the elect of Israel. Alright? You got something else?
Oh, no, I had you had something else.
Yeah, still you want me
yeah, you can go down.
Alright. 24?
Yeah, 24.
Matter of fact. Alright. Second Ezra 6 and 24. It say at that time should friends fight against one another like enemies.
Right, and that's what Esau is doing. He's pretty much, you know, getting people inside that, you know, that spirit. Hey, matter of fact, it says in the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 30. Matter of fact, Matthew 24. Right, because in the book of Matthew 24 and 12. That's what
right. It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And it say, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, and we already, and you know, with us believers, right, us hopefully elect, right, and we already know we try our best to fast as much as possible because we know we come to a time where we might not be able to eat, and we wait on, and we have to wait on the Lord, Yahweh to guide us to that next meal, right? But we know that on that time period, matter of fact, so like we seeing it right now. As matter of fact, when there's no food, right, it's gonna put these wicked spirits on people to what? Want to take matters out of their own hand, even if their cousin, you know, their sister, their mama, their dad, whatever. You know,
gonna disappear.
It's gonna disappear because why? They can't think straight because they don't have no food. You know, and it says the love of many shall wax cold. And when you define the word wax cold inside the Greek, right? Go to the word psycho, man. Right? So I mean, you're gonna grow cold, man. You gonna be like, you know what? Hey, like Bernie Mac be saying, you know, fuck them kids. Hey, that's how it really gonna be in that day, man. Right? That's what how it said. And Baruch, what you bringing out? You should eat on the left, eat on the right.
Yeah, matter of fact,
I don't think we brought it out.
Nah, I ain't bringing it out.
Yeah.
I believe it's
Baruch chapter 2.
Baruch chapter 2.
2 and 2. I think.
I got it right here.
But it's just the point like, a Lord gonna, you know, had it, put them wicked spirits on these people to what, pretty much show no love to their enemy, man. I mean, to their friends, to their family.
Isaiah 9:20. The snatch on the right hand. That's the one he said.
Yeah.
You can bring it up if you want to. I'll bring it up.
All right, you grab it.
All right. It's Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 20, right? Matter of fact, I can break this up real quick. The second Ezra, because like you say, the lower many go wax cold. The second Ezra chapter 15 in verse I start from 18. It say, for because of the proud, it say, for because of their proud, the city should be troubled. It say the houses should be destroyed, and man should be afraid. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword.
Yeah, 15?
Yep, 15.
Okay.
They say, and spoil their goods because the lack of bread is for great tribulation. See, that's that love of meaning gonna wax cold. But hey, like the Lord say, for the proud of the city. Because you look around, the people proud, especially starting with our people, right? The so-called, the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Native American, Indian, so-called Latino, Hispanic. You see they are proud people. They start their ears at the crowd of poor when we out in the corner, they laugh, they mock. They reject the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Don't nobody want to stop and get understanding. So what? So what the Lord do? He got to send that the scourges of amendment, that punishment. Try to and the correct, because this really a correction for these people when these things start to happening, especially before they get on a high rising of it, just fully coming down the pipeline until the point you ain't got no chance to repent. But the Lord trying to give these people a chance to repent, but they pride so high. That's why the Lord, okay, for that, hey, the city gonna be trouble. You know, the love of many go wax cold. Man ain't gonna have no pity upon the neighbor. Cause why? Like we keep saying, cause when that food shortage come, shit, nigga, it's all man. Every man for themselves.
Right. That's like how it was with the movie, The Hunger Games. Right. In the Hunger Games, there was like that, man. They were pretty much teaming up. You know, and we already know what's going on in the pipeline for these women.
Yep.
A lot of them won't be able to make it.
Yeah, nah, they not gonna make it.
You know, that's why. Hey, that's why the Lord He even gave you He told you about the men in Jeremiah 13:7. How the men, right? Well, damn, why these men walking around here, you know, with they holding their stomach? So how much of the condition of a female, man, right? Because every city is set up around a female. You know, they won't be to sustain themselves in them time. Why we talk about how in a time of Jacob's trouble, you know, women be a part of that barter system, man. They'll be a commodity. You know, you'll be getting traded off, ran through, just for that one person to get something to eat for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be prostituted for the day. Well, really for a while. You was holding it.
Yeah, I run that part back. And I got one more precept out of that.
Go ahead.
The second edge, run that back again. Chapter 15. And I'm gonna just start from I started from the top. It say, for because of they're proud.
Matter of fact, can you hit 15:1 and 2 right quick?
All right, second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord Yahushua.
Right, and we already know these things are bound to happen, right? Same thing how the Lord told you in the book of Isaiah 55 and verse 10 on down, right? How, you know, the rain do a synthesis, right? It goes through the earth and water the bud and the fruit rains up, you know, so to say, right? And the same thing as the prophecies, man. You're gonna put things in position to where for a trickle down the field for the prophecy to play out, right? So it's going to come forth, right? In Ezekiel 12 talks about how, hey, inside your days, I'm gonna make all this stuff come to cease, right? All the back talking, you know, that saying these prophecies won't happen, right? You're gonna see it happen, man.
Lord gonna bring this thing down to bring this thing to the low, boy. Gonna sit in the dust of old daughter Babylon.
Virgin daughter Babylon.
Had these folks in the confusion.
Yeah,
right. All right. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, we sticking to the script, man. The script is never gonna lie. Right, and like we said, 2025 is coming in just like that, right? Right, we already know that the shortages is only gonna intensify.
Yep. Done.
You can go back to what you was.
All right. Matter of fact, I can just stop at 5. It say, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity, the unbelief of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee.
Right.
For all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. And you got a lot of people that think in America gonna bounce back. You know, and you know, pretty much we telling them that it's not meant to bounce back, right? Hey, the scripture telling the book of is it Psalms 49 and 11? That everyone thought that they see
that house will continue
forever, you know. But hey, it's not meant to keep bouncing back, man, right? Hey, matter of fact, in the book of Jeremiah 50, he talks about how, you know, we could have healed Babylon. It's not meant to be healed. It's not meant to bounce back. Right? So the Lord said, hey, let not the incredulity, right? The disbelief are the ones that think they got a fighting chance of America to bounce back. Hey, the one that's mocking and scoffing against the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, don't let them words trouble you, man. You got it out.
All right.
Verse 4.
Yeah, come, verse 4. For all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness.
Ooh, and we know how bad it's finna get out here, man. Right? The scripture says it's better to die by the sword than die by famine. Right? And that's how the Lord finna put a lot of these people inside that type of case, man. Right? He said, hey, man, I think in verse 10. Yep, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Yep, they going straight towards that slaughter, man. They're going straight toward that judgment the Lord has forth for them.
Right.
That would be
all right. Verse 5. Behold, say the Lord, and that word Lord and Lord case represent Yahweh Shai. It say, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Ooh, one more time, huh?
Verse 5. Second
Yes,
Ezra 15, verse 5. Behold, say the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And that's all we've been seeing, man. We've been seeing folks we've been seeing so many
Well,
bodies,
they be getting
man.
knocked out left and
You know,
right.
and that's a part of that measuring stick, man. What the Lord gave us that measuring stick, right? That measuring rod.
What did he say? No, so like what he said, knowing the latter day, the perilous time should come.
Perilous time shall come.
We in the latter day, mean the last day.
Yup. And then you ain't go to perilous time, yep, evil times.
Yep, dangerous time.
Second Ezra chapter 9, right? He said, measure down the time diligently within itself. Right? So that's like using a measuring stick and let you know where we at within prophecy, man. So he said, repeat that one more time.
All right. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, say the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And like I said, we standing on that famine. And that famine gonna lead to all of those anyway.
Yep.
That famine gonna be a plague itself, man. Right? You trying to go from city to city and you can't get no food. You know, that's like a plague within itself. It said death and destruction, man. Woo. You got it.
All right. I just stop there. See, it said, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That cup gonna ran up. That mean gonna overflow. Now, hey, the hurtful work fulfilled. Now it's time for Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna what? Bring the judgment upon the earth. Right? So I'm gonna jump back to second Ezra 15. I'm gonna just start from 19 this time. It say a man should have no pity upon his neighbor. Why? Because the hurtful works are fulfilled. That's why ain't gonna be no pity out here. The Lord tell you he ain't gonna spare, he ain't gonna show no pity. Verse 19. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Hey, the Lord ain't fit to bring them but trouble, adversity. You know, that's the only thing gonna be going on in the minute. For the Lord say famine, death, and destruction come, ain't that gonna be trouble and adversity, man, torture, torment out here. You got what you
I think it was Ezekiel
7:25.
This right here, the book of Second Ezra 15 in the good 15 and 19 in the Good News translation. It says, driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions. Right? So it says driven by famine and terrible suffering. Right? Because hey, these people will not be able to bear of not eating, man. Right? So that's going to make them what? Drive them insane, man. Like I always like to say, hey, they say, hey, you're not you when you're hungry, right? The Snickers commercial. So what? People be in that they say that psychotic mind, that mindset, and going for what they know, man. It says, driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors, right? So hey, the same neighbor that you may go take the trash out for, get the mail for, you know, you say hey to every morning before you go to the bus stop, go to work, whatever. It could be that same neighbor you kicking inside their shit, you know, and taking their last thing of oatmeal, man, because you don't have no food inside your house, right? That's how cutthroat is about to get out here. It says, will assault their neighbors, and also, hey, if you're not even trying to give it up, right? Best believe, hey, the spirit gonna be on these people to put you down. It says, and mercilessly plunder their possessions, right? Meaning, what? Hey, take over their possessions, steal their goods, man. You got it out.
All right. Man, all look good right here. What I was reading, I'm just trying to get to the main point, though.
Which one? Him talking the news or what? Where you at? Ezekiel?
Yeah, on Isaiah. I want to bring Isaiah.
Oh, go ahead. Real thing.
Matter of fact, damn, it's all good.
Go ahead, just bring it all up.
Isaiah chapter 9, and I just get to the point. In verse 20, it say, and he should, matter of fact, I just ran through it real quick. Concerning the people, right? All right, Isaiah 9:20, it say, for the people turn not unto him that smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush. And one day, the ancient and horrible, he is the head, and the prophet that teach lie, he is the tail. For the leader of this people caused them to earth. It say, they that are led of them are destroyed. It say, therefore the Lord should have no joy in their young man, neither should he have mercy on their fathers and widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and evildoer, and every mouth speak folly. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burn as the fire, it shall devour the briars and thorns. It shall kindle, it say, in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. It say, through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people should be as the fuel of the fire. No man should spare his brother. There you go.
Yeah.
Like we just said. He said he should snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and should eat on the left, and they should not be satisfied.
Right. The Lord can put him in position to where like that's all he can do. You know, to the point you eating your damn self. You know, and that shit ain't satisfying, man. We're not Edomites, man.
Right.
You know, you're not finna, we not finna cannibalize nobody nor ourselves.
Done. It's saying they should eat and they should eat every man the flesh of his own arm. Woo. And, the Lord had it going down back then, man. Hey, so imagine how we ain't experienced that today. This generation ain't experienced ain't nobody, food ain't nowhere, you can't go nowhere. Ain't no Popeye, no McDonald's, no Burger King, no Waffle House, no Ruby Tuesday, no Fridays, no Applebee's, and you ain't got none of that. The grocery store closed. People ain't never experienced that this time before on the earth. That's why it's gonna be like a time never before, because we used to having them kind of things. So when the Lord take that out, people ain't gonna know what to do. Nigga gon' shit. They gonna be, like you say, eating babies. Eating they self, eating they own. You ain't gonna be satisfied, like I said, because you ain't used to eat. You ain't no Edomite. You ain't no cannibalism, eating people. You know, we had lost.
Ain't ham.
Right.
Monkeys and shit.
Nigga, you ain't gonna need have no ham out there. You niggas ain't gonna need be able to eat pork in that day. The Lord gonna strip it away. You gonna be eating flesh. Or anything defiled you can get your hand on. Dog, cat, you probably eat that motherfucker raw. Well, Trump say they eating the dogs, they eating the pets. That's how the Lord gonna make it out here for you people. Shit, man.
That shit got to go to my ear.
Oh, right.
That miss.
Oh, yeah. Right, so because we grabbing all over my book. But yeah, man, that's all I had. That's the point that I want me to get that Ezekiel for you.
Yeah. We got it in other translation too.
Okay.
You got it.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 7.
Matter of fact, let me grab this right quick.
All right, you got it.
This second edit 16. The picture should be so good, too.
Oh, God damn, I forgot to bring it. So like,
right, you good. It's second edit 16. Matter of fact, I started at verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils, be as pilgrims upon the earth." Right? Because, hey, we're not going to be in the mix. We're gonna be moving around. So it's slacking for this camera. That shit cool as hell today.
And no top of that, your final judgment, if you make it through all through the other obstacles what the Lord put in your way, you're gonna be burned up with the fire. You heard what he said, you're gonna be fearing we were just reading.
God.
You got it.
Give me goddamn missile food. It says, "Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and then those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth, right? Because we're gonna be searching for those miracles, man. Right? We're gonna be waiting for the Yahweh Shema Shai to lead us down a certain trail, getting certain foods, a certain house for the night, you know what I'm saying, and just provide for our families, man. You know? But he said, hey, be ready for the battle, because hey, it's gonna be a battle, man. You got the MOTB on the table, right? Because we already know shit gonna hit the fan real bad, but it's gonna come up just enough to where you can still take the MOTB.
Yeah. And it gonna be a mentally battle. It really
mental
gonna be
battle.
The battle gonna really be with your mental.
Yeah, because now it's like, damn, them babies, they see them, they ashy as fuck. I know they need some goddamn ointment or something. I know they're hungry.
But
you know what I'm saying? Well, you gotta have your wife in your ear, like how it was with Job, right? So now it can be a real battle, man. You know?
You know why, according to the mans of the Lord, the Lord give you that sign mind.
Yep, kind. Yep. I always say, hey, make you ready to the battle, because it's gonna be a tough battle, man. It's gonna be a real tough battle. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down to where's it at? Eventually, shall be good so soon.
21. 16.
Yeah.
16, 21.
Slocky. This can you grab them to the corner? Hold it. You got some more?
Nah, but that's 7, but I had.
Okay, yeah, can you hold them to the corner?
Okay.
Yeah. And I hit both of them too. This 2 Corinthians 16, verse 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? So we already seen that how it is now. You know, things at a standstill pretty much, or less compared to, the 90s. Let's just say the 90s. Things were pretty cheap. And hey, look at time.
Super cheap.
Yeah, hell yeah. And look how time has progressed, right? Things are starting to increase more, But hey, 2025 is going to increase even more, man.
Even more.
Right.
Nigga, this the calm before the storm,
before the storm. Yeah, because it's finna get real ugly, man. Hey, call all you how about Shema. Hey, that's what we waiting on, man. Lord willing, we can bear that storm, man. That's why we out here prophesying and crying the sun, so we can be able to, be up under his protection inside that day. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right? And we already know that, hold that right quick. Yeah. And we already know that a lot of folks is gonna pretty much die, perish from that food famine. Why? Because they don't know how to fast. They eating 6 to 8 times a damn day. Yep. So that's gonna first quarter they out of there.
Right. Crash that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me grab this one. You can grab that one.
All right.
This 2 Corinthians 8 verse. Yeah. 2 Corinthians 8 verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them, and that latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, right? Because that great pride leads you to not Israelites I'm speaking to, so-called Negroes, Latino natives, right? You walked in great pride, but not listen to the servants of the prophets, man. Right? Tell you this food famine is finna get real. This food famine is a part of Jacob's trouble. This food famine, you finna be, like I said, out here eating your kids, right? You got it out.
Matter of fact, hit that age where you just were at 16.
Yeah.
Go to the Wars Me part. That's not 2 Corinthians 16.
Oh yeah. So I get that. 2 Corinthians 16 verse 17. Yeah. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
See, look, that's how terrible the time's gonna be. You got the prophet Ezra said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? He's a man he's a servant of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's how ugly gonna be. That's why the scriptures say that the righteous is gonna be scarcely saved.
You're like, well, I'm at in the blue spring. I don't even see
Right, I don't even see
me
me getting delivered. That's how Edra looking at it. Like, woe is me, and woe going to destruction, man.
Right.
And that's what Yahweh, he keeps saying famine, death, destruction. Every time you hear the scripture, famine, death, destruction, pestilence, he bring it all back to back. Because once them plagues go forth, it ain't no slack when they start hitting, man.
Woo, come on, let me grab that right quick for you. It says, 2 Nephi 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
See?
As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
And I just like I want to say this, and you keep hearing him, and you keep hearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua keep comparing the times with the people on the earth, with man and things like that, to a woman, man. Being in pain, great pain, that how much tribulations and sorrows gonna be out here. The Lord gonna have this place upside down, man. You folks, you niggas gonna be want to kill themselves.
Man, they gonna do it. And matter of fact, some gonna do it, and the Lord they gonna preserve some of them. They gonna be trying their best, but he can preserve them.
Try to kill yourself.
Yep.
And you gonna fuck yourself. You just might be fucked up, but you still gonna be alive with that spirit in your ass, nigga. Nah, you ain't gonna run this easy.
Just raggedy as hell,
Right.
looking around.
You ain't gonna skate with this easy, buddy. You got
It's 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
And that's how the tribulations and the plagues and the great catastrophic events and disaster the Lord gonna bring upon the earth, they gonna be hitting back to back. They ain't gonna slack not a goddamn moment.
And that's just like, for that child come forth, right? That's like, that woman having that process without no epidural. She can't bear that pain no more, man.
Yeah, no.
And that's how that's the state that a lot of people gonna be in inside those days.
See how they be hollering and screaming, grab your hand, grabbing the bed while they pushing bed tight as a motherfucker.
Some of them be like, after that first.
Leave me the fuck alone, go to cuss your ass.
After that first, when it gets about like what? About 8 centimeters, they be like,
what?
give me that epidural.
Right.
Because they can't bear that pain, man. It's gonna be ugly now.
And the same thing that people gonna do, you're not gonna be able to bear the pain when you have about Shem Yahshua bring the pain.
Dang, I left my umbrella inside the car. So like,
hey, they go back, what Tupac said, I came to bring the pain. That was Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gonna do. Gonna bring the pain amongst the people. Cause what it said, what we read the first time, he said, cause for the proud of the people, the city should be troubled. So right, and they're gonna be a righteous judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's only right. If everything got so if the whole earth is out of course and the people don't want to listen, really starting with our people, because the Lord not dealing with the heathens. He's not dealing with the other nation outside the 12 tribes of Israel. So it really gonna hit you hard, because you got a chance to be delivered, but you don't want to be delivered. That's why the Lord gonna have to hit you with that Tupac. I came to bring the pain. That's what the Lord gonna do, man. All right. Our cause to the brain.
Trying to bring you a little bit closer in. We'll be all up on us, but oh well.
You good?
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. As long as they can hear. Yeah. So come, try to play this one more time. Matter of fact, I finished mine. Yeah, I finished mine. Yeah, I finished mine already. Hold that back. Matter of fact, you had the Ezekiel?
Yeah, that's 7.
Yeah, okay.
You want to finish with the what you just said? Man, with a 9th month.
Oh, that did.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. It's like not a moment. Matter of fact, I ain't finished the next verse over.
Yeah, you just hit that little one more verse. I hold it.
This 2 Nephi 16, verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Woo, on every side, ain't no escape. They go back on the Amos, what it is, 5, As a man flee from a bear, met a lion, and the lion ran into a certain.
I can grab it.
Yeah, come on. Hey, that it gon' on every side. You ain't gonna be able to skate. And I did a little video to you had O.J. Simpson had the little movie. Damn, what it called? Gun something. And he walked in. First the nigga got shot up. Then he hit that. That nigga face went into the cake. He goddamn went to the paint got on the wall. Hand got smashed. He couldn't. The judgment was just on, baby. It wasn't no turning back. You got it.
It's Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. What is to what end is it for you that the day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light? As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Woo. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Hey, ain't gonna be no brightness in it, man. Never wickedness and bad time. As a matter of fact, they go with Ezekiel the Sabbath, Mitch, he's a bad one. Mitch, he was bad time. Yeah, I'm bring that out. Yeah, hey, but like you said, man, hey, and then when it went back to that movie with O.J. Simpson, it was spiritual because he had the Bible just explained it. He was running the one problem to another. He leaned up against the wall. Then when he leaned up, after he came from the wall, slipped off the wall. He ran, fell down by the window. His hand was in the window, and the window bit down on their hand. Boom. Nigga hopped up. And that nigga fell to the... Hey, we going. Hey, that's how the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna be. So if you think you you be like, woo, I got the family, nigga. I got something to eat, goddamn. All right, Lord, participate. I'm just like, it's just to the point that Lord, like, I'm gonna spare you, cause I ain't gonna. I don't want to kill you like that. You know, I'm gonna kill you like this. I'm just get you food. I'm gonna let you go out by the sword, or you skate the sword. I'm gonna kill you by the family. Skate the family, okay? You skate that, nigga. I'm gonna send you to the FEMA account. Let the troop do you. You escape that? All right, nigga, I got missiles waiting on.
You ain't escaping now.
Right, no, and that's the fight. That's the grand finale. There ain't nobody escaping that one.
Your only one to escape that is the elect.
In con, should no flesh be saved, but the elect. You know, the elect, the only one gonna escape. So that's why we out here week in, week out. You know, whenever we get the opportunity to come out, you got brother do it through the weekdays. You got brother, hey, the Lord got his spirit moving all through the earth. From the weekday to the weekend, or the video from the shit from sun up to sundown, like I say, in the middle of the morning. You got brother 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning doing video, man. The Lord got it out here, so it ain't gonna be no screw. That way ain't gonna be no cloak for your sin. Because you got the opportunity to repent, but you don't want to repent. So when the Lord start judging, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to escape it. Unless you're the elect, you just gonna be bumping into everything.
I had a quick pre-show.
You got
Lamentations. This day. You good?
Yeah, I'm still holy too.
Oh, you good? I got Lamentations 4:9 in the Amplified Bible. It says, those killed with the sword are more fortunate than those killed with hunger. Right? I mean, the Lord, pretty much you killed with that sword, that's a quick death. Right? The Lord had a little bit more mercy on you, man. You know, so you better off than the one that gotta die from that slow pain to death, man.
Your inside stomach in your inside out, deteriorating.
It says, for the hunger pine and ebb away, for the lack of the fruits of the field. Right? Hey, you can be the actual fruits, right? The real food, actual food. Hey, and also this word, man. This word, hey, cause having this word gonna help you be able to keep going in this day. This word is gonna help you to keep, going in the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
You're gonna know that, all right, I ain't eat today. I don't got possibility tomorrow. You still got that faith mounted up inside you. But hey, in that day, matter of fact, yeah, they shall seek death and they can't find it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah.
They be trying to, it can get so bad, but they gonna be trying to seek death and can't find it, man.
Yeah, you gonna be like new man who were doing World War I and shit. They were going to War II and nigga, they were fucked up real bad and they wanted to die. And the Lord, like, the niggas still had the spirit on them. They fucked up. Like, nah, you ain't gonna have to suffer this, buddy. Hey, that was coming down the pipeline to you Israelites, so-called Negro, Native American Indian, so-called Latino and Spanish, if you don't want to repent. Right? But like I say, the Lord not dealing with the other nation, yeah, he gonna hit them too. But the Lord don't give a damn about them. He love his people. But if he don't show Yahweh Shemi outside that love, he ain't gonna show it back. That's why it gonna hit you the hardest. What you want?
Yeah, Ezekiel 7:25.
This Ezekiel, chapter 7, in verse 25. And it read, it say, destruction cometh, and they should seek peace, and there should be none. Mischief should be upon mischief, and rumors should be upon rumors. Then should they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law should perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancient.
Right, like we always say, hey, you can ignore reality all you want, but you can't ignore the consequences from ignoring reality. Right? That's what the Apostle Gabar, always quote, comes out with, man. Right? But it said mischief shall come upon mischief, rumors shall be upon rumor. Matter of fact, I got this at the Good News translation. It says despair is coming, right? And despair means what? Pain. It says pain is coming. You will look for peace and never find it. Woo. One disaster will follow another, and a steady stream of bad news will pour in. And what we seeing right now, World War WW3, right? The Karagma. Excuse me. The inflation that's taking effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you
I was gonna say, death within itself is right. There's nothing but bad news, man.
Hey,
it's streaming in.
Hey, them FECA, them FEA counts, right? FEMA counts coming. Like the brother said, you got that along with everything else he's that name. It coming. That ain't good news. All that like, but what? Like, woe's me? What I'm gonna do?
Yep. It's steady. Those bad things are pouring in. It says, you will beg the prophet to reveal what they foresee. Right? But in that time it'd be too late, man. It's nothing to talk about and hell breaking loose.
Right.
We already told you. Yeah, we already told you what it was. It says, you will beg the prophets to reveal what they foresee. The priests will have nothing to teach the people, and the elders will have no advice to give. Right? And telling Ezekiel, right? The tongue shall cleave to the roof of thy mouth.
God. And you ain't gonna be able to go to the elders, the apostle great millstone.
Nah.
The brothers and the other elders that affiliated with them. You're not gonna be able to go to them get answers because they the one who the Lord dealing with throughout the earth got the true spirit on. Right?
And he already gave you the answer. He gave you a grace period, right? To
get it right.
To get it right. Right? It's in the book of was Ephesians chapter 5. Be circumspect,
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to do it like that certain season to get this truth. So when that time to come, there's nothing to talk about, right? That's how you know we believe what we believe. That's how you know our faith is what it is, man. Because so like I said it all backwards. So like, go ahead. I can't get a word.
Nah, you good.
Damn.
Say it again what you had said.
I tried to in my head, couldn't even get it out.
It's all good.
Yeah, you got it.
But hey, like we said, man, you ain't gonna be able to watch video with Elder Tahar, Elder Ramla, Elder Gaboy, and what other name? With the rest of them. You ain't gonna be able to see them, man. Get no video from them. The man who the Lord put the spirit on to pop that thing up. And like I say, the other elders pass on down and affiliated who with Great Millstone, who doing it 100% truth. They ain't gonna be nowhere to be found.
Hey, you want to hear brothers that's affiliated with Great Millstone, period, man. We won't be out here.
We ain't gonna, right.
We like not made it, man.
Right.
We like to came this way.
That's what I said. If it's on the sidewalk.
But hey, we won't even be out here, right? You might have some offense camps like IUSBK, IUIC out here, trying to teach.
Right.
Right? But that, hey, it's a time for everything, man.
Then you gonna run into them. They doctrine leaving you to the slaughter. But they telling you everything. They telling you it's the opposite. So they gonna lead you straight to the slaughter. Oh, I got something out real quick. This Ezekiel 7:14. It say they have blown the trumpet even to make already, but none go to the battle. It say, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. See, and we blowing the trumpet to get the people ready for the battle, right? But it say none go to the battle, which is you Israelites, right? Because like we keep saying, you have the chance to be delivered out of these troubles that come. But if you don't want to repent, hey, you gonna end up on the side of the Lord getting rid of you, getting put the Lord bringing that destruction upon you, right? And it say, and the wrath is upon all the multitude, upon everybody. And that killer, the doctrine when Lord God love everybody. How did he love everybody? He said upon everybody. That don't even make sense. Like, yeah, I love them all. Like, cause we know he ain't dealing with the heathen. You know he love the Israelites, but also they don't want to tighten up. He gonna get rid of them. But outside of the Israelites, y'all make it seem like he still love everybody. He said, boy, it's on everybody. And we know the heathens ain't got a chance to be saved. So they're like, no, the Lord ain't. They be like the Lord contradicting himself. He say he's on the multitude upon everybody, like everybody. But he like, nah, I'm still gonna say the heathens. But nah, he gonna still say the Israelite, the one who repent and come back. But verse 15, the sword is without, and the pestilence, and the famine within. See, he keep telling you about the pestilence and the famine. It say, he that is in the field should die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence should devour him. So the ones in the field, the ones who gonna be out there trying to help fight Esau Edom war, you know, you gonna die out there. Mm-hmm. The niggas who run in the streets and think you gonna be out here, you gonna die out here in these streets, in these fields. What it say? It say he that is in the field should die with the sword, right? And the modern day sword is the pistol, any instrument to put you to death. Instrument of death. But it say, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence should devour him. So like right now we in the city. So the ones who living in the city, hey, the famine, it gonna take hold of you. Hey, and the pestilence, the disease they they coming up with, they gonna take hold of you. Cause why? Cause they gonna have the city locked down. You know, these cities, what it say, a man should desire to go into a city and won't be able. So you ain't gonna be able to move around in the city without going through a C point, a checkpoint to try to move around and go get you some. Hell no, you gonna have to be at unstorming. Mm-hmm. Unless they got there, gonna have folk ride around burn you a little crate. A little crate was a little food, ain't it?
Supply package.
Right. Or got that, but that ain't gonna be enough. Mm-hmm. Nigga, they ain't trying to get you comfortable. They trying to then. In that time, they went the sea hill might goddamn be implemented everywhere to the point like, nah, you want to get all the way right, but you got to roll over. Mm-hmm. Then with the pestilence, if they got the city locked down, how you able to goddamn? Then they gonna have nigga quarantine. Damn, what that movie was? When the dude was on the motorcycle, I think you put me on.
Yeah.
When he riding in.
It was C word 2023.
Right. And you see how he will, nigga, that's in the Bible. They had checkpoints in the city. The scriptures say you ain't gonna be able to go, a man should desire and go to another city and won't be able. Anytime he was riding around the city, and he came, so he had to show something that like he able to, he had to have a little band for him to be able to have permission for him to move around in the city.
That's like how it was in 2019, right? In 2019, you had to do the same thing. You had to have
that paperwork.
They had to have the paperwork for being a essential worker.
Yeah.
If you didn't have an essential worker, that was your badge.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that, you was getting a fine. Right. So that's saying that's all about that gradualism to the next step. Now you don't have that C-hip, you can't even go to work. You can't even be on the streets. Right. That's why it says, hey, in 2 Corinthians 16 and 40, we're gonna like pilgrims upon the earth because we have to literally detach our, mentally, spiritually detach ourselves from this society.
Yeah.
You can, you done that?
Yeah, and I just want to say the last part about the movie. And you in the movie, like I say, when he say the famine and the pestilence gonna devour the people in the city. Cause in the city, guess what? When she had the disease, nigga, they would make you stay in the house of quarantine. They wouldn't come to help you. They wouldn't come to help you. Or then when they did come to the house, get what they do? They were snatching them out to go kill them.
Yeah.
Cause they were sick. Oh, you sick? Oh, we finna take you down. Basically, we hauling you to the count. That's what they doing. Take you to the count. Either we gonna come kill you or nigga, you just gonna die in the house.
Take you to that pit.
Right.
That pit is. And we're gonna set them the FEMA counts. right? That's the pit that you can go in and won't come out.
Yeah.
If you're a part of, only if you're a part of the elect.
And that's that let that cry be heard from the house. Cause they were weeping in the movie, screaming, crying, knocking on the other person. Don't help me, nigga. Looking through the peephole. Boy, get your ass away from my door. Nigga, draw them niggas over here. They had to do to go. Oh, she calling for the nigga over here. He went looking through the door. We'll be back.
Yup.
But hey, man, that how the Lord. Them movies are prophecy, man.
Yep.
The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua have Esau prophesying through his movie. You know, what you want, something else?
Yeah, we're gonna start wrapping it up with Isaiah 65.
1665.
Nah, 65. I got it.
No, okay.
Oh, damn, this was already pulled up.
Yeah, that plus that other one.
Yeah, that one 10. That's great. Just to bring out the point, laying back to the, the main thing from the article of, food shortages. And it's always nice to just give out that comfort, even to the Aqua, brothers and the sisters, man, in the faith, that hey, even with these times, the Lord's still gonna feed us, right? That's why we brought out 2 Corinthians 16 and 40, right? Because he said, hey, you can be like pilgrims upon the earth. Pilgrims going to the etymology of what? Persons seeking a spiritual benefit, man. And that's what we're going to cash in, right? Those that spiritual bank account that we've been, storing up all this time, man. Right? The Lord going to actually look out for us in this time. Isaiah 65 and verse 12. I'm gonna start off with 12 because the judgment got to go to the Israelites as well because they wasn't paying attention, right? They thought this was shits and giggles. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But did evil before my eyes and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Because you have our people choosing what? Esau Edom over Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So with that being said, hey, the Lord have to number you to the slaughter. He had to pretty much let you be an example on this side, man.
Yep.
Matter of fact, he gonna show 2 examples. Example when you don't follow the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and when you also follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? In verse 13 it says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And the crazy thing about it is we know we come to a time of a food famine. But he still, his word still stands that, hey, my servants will eat, my servants shall drink. Right? Like we always brought out plenty of videos how it was in the movie Leave the World Behind. Little girl inside that, hey, she in the last of the movie, nigga tearing that food up, watching her last show, her last little episode. But it says, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So in the time of them shells can be bare as fuck. Right? We know about these doomsday preppers, people that got bunkers, and they storing them shit right now, really for the elect. That's all they doing. That's why we not worrying about it, because hey, wherever that food is at, Lord can use the angels to what? Hey, direct us to it, man.
Yep. Want your ass up out of them hoes.
Yep. Hey, we gonna take over your food, man. It says, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice. But ye shall be ashamed. Right? Because hey, the Lord actually suffered with us in a time of trouble, man. Right? Like how it was with Daniel in the den. When Habakkuk came and fed him, man. Right? So we gonna be straight regardless. Behold, verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Trying out that on that.
Hey, hit your 5 and that what's the name? We close out that.
Okay.
Unless you got
This book of Job, I got one more behind.
Right.
This is the book of Job 5, verse 19. It says, Peachtree Road.
Peachtree.
Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
You too. It says, Job chapter 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
So,
Now you got it.
I'll say so. Hey, in them 6 troubles, when all hell breaking loose and chaos and everything going on, these troubles we run across, the Lord gonna deliver us. Hey, that 7, we going up in the chariot.
Yes, sir.
Lord willing, we part of that number. But yeah, that's where we going. We part of it. We the mans of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, but the Lord looking out. He just told you. You got
it says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. So like my bad. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Woo!
Right? Buy it back.
Now go ahead now. You got it.
Now, he gonna buy you back. He gonna make, hey, going back to the book of Ezekiel 9 and 4. He said, set a mark upon the men that sign Christ. Right? That thou wall gonna be upon our head in that day, man. Right? So we don't have to worry about getting we gonna work because we in the flesh.
Right.
But you know, our faith is banking on the Lord to you know, have that hedge of protection around us, man. You know, so we don't get put to death in that day.
Right. Lord, have me bringing that deliverance towards our way out of them situations.
Con. It says, verse 20. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
Esau Edom coming down with the power of Revelation 12:12, coming down having great wrath. He know he got a great time left, so he coming out with that great wrath. He gonna come out with the power of the sword.
Hey, kind, and also in the book of Isaiah 59:19, you know, talk about how when he coming like a flood,
Yep.
you know, hey, the Lord gonna still lift us up with the spiritual power. Like he said, hey, no evil shall touch thee. We're gonna be straight. We just gotta go through the hard time of not eating. That's it.
That's it. Really. Yeah, really.
It's and also, you know, may have to see you love me put to death, but we already lost them on this side, man. You know, they gonna come back. Hey, man, the account of Job was a perfect example, man.
Yeah.
No, 100-fold. Keep it like that, 100-fold. Right? Job 5:21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
All right. When the Lord putting that punishment throughout the earth, hey, we gonna be hid for them things when the Lord punishing the earth.
Hey,
Nah, you got
Jeremiah 30:7. And he said, and he shall be saved out of it. You know, he gonna be saved out of that, man. It's really for the 2/3 trouble, man. We already got it. We already got our trouble right now. We going through hell right now. You know. Right now we're gonna have a slight. I'll say this: we're gonna have a slight trouble of not eating, but we already know we're gonna eventually eat.
Yeah.
It says, verse 22: at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Hey, what he said, at famine, death, and destruction, we gonna laugh. Hey, man, you got to, man, in order to be in them times, to be able to laugh, man, you got to have a different vibe, a different kind of spirit on you to be able to laugh when shit going on like that.
You got to think about it. Our forefathers did. Let me go into that some more, right? Daniel in the lion's den, he was straight. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, right? Hey, they knew what time it was. And guess what they told them? They carefully told them, we're not bowing down. You know? So they had that spirit on them like, it's whatever. Hey, you have a lot of people that come by the camps, not just our camp, but hey, they come by throwing trash, mock, scarf, you know? In that time of trouble, hey, we're going to be laughing at them.
Yep.
Right?
At your ass.
Inside the concentration camp, Esau may be trying to give you that Karagman. You gonna laugh at his ass like, man, you gonna laugh when you be trying.
Man, go ahead, man.
You know? And like you said, like the brother said, our spirit gonna be so wax rich in that day, man. Hey, we gonna be all right.
Cause you warned them folks and they ain't listen. So you gonna be laughing. They gonna be crying. Hey, laugh what we say. They laughing now. Yeah. We crying right now. We silent crying. Yeah. So hey, laugh now, cry later. They gonna be their spirit.
And that's the scripture right there. The Lord tell you that. He said, "What of them that laugh now? What of those that get their consolation now?"
Yep.
You know, they gonna be in a fucked up position. Soon come. Y'all better than that one?
Oh yeah, that was it.
Con. Matter of fact, let me get this inside Psalm 37 right quick, and I got one more after that. And we done.
Nah, you got it.
This Psalms 37 verse 19, it says, they shall not be ashamed in the evil time. That day is talking about the elect, right? In that evil time, they're not going to be ashamed of what's going on. They're not going to be scared to confess that they ain't believing you. How about Shemi Awashah, right? Those days without eating, you know? It says, and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied, right? Hey, Elijah is a prime example we think about as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I think it's like the Good News translation, but it says in the time of famine, they shall have more than enough. Right? So Lord let you know, y'all gonna be straight. It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs, and they that shall consume into smoke, they shall consume away. Right? 2/3 got it down this side as well. They're gonna be consumed as well. And we're gonna close out this last one. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. It says, matter of fact, I thought it's 73. It says, Then shall they know, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire, right? Because the Lord's not going to be tried. This is a part of our fire to be tried in, man, right? This is a part of our testimony as well. It says here, "O ye my beloved, saith the Lord." It says here, "O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold the days come, behold the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." Right? Read that one more time. "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." Right? So how about you not going to deliver us from these said perils, man? The food famine, he's going to deliver us, man. Right? Esau coming like a flood, he's going to deliver us from that. Right? He just saying keep the faith.
That's it.
Oh damn. Verse 75, be ye not afraid. Damn, that shit just jumped. Oh, because of the rain on my shit.
Oh, hit it, drop, make it.
That shit just jumped all the way back up. It says, verse 75, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is your guide. Right? So we not going to be inside the spirit of these other folks out here, running around looking for food. Lord going to guide us to the food, man. Lord, the Lord going to be he's so sick with it, he going to bring the food to you.
Yeah, I just say, like you said, Elijah.
Yeah, he going to bring it to you. You just stand firm, man. You don't wing off from this truth.
Had the raven to bring the food. You might Habakkuk took Daniel the food. Hey, the Lord might have brother to teleport.
Yeah, hey, Daniel couldn't go nowhere. And get what, the food still showed up to him. Uber Eats, man.
Be surprised in that day you see one and argue like, bro, where the hell you come from?
Yeah, what?
He just appear right there. He said, come out the blue.
Yep.
The head with a hot ass plate with a hot meal.
That shit sizzling like Applebee's, goddamn.
Right, all the little skillet.
Yeah.
He good,
So, hey, man, you don't get up out of here, man. The rain finna come down a little bit harder.
Yep.
Lord willing to this lesson was edifying. We're gonna face the east to give our honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. That shit cold as...
I was trying to make sure they got there. I'm trying to leave it
I was trying to close out, right? But, hey, double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone, rule well and teach well. Shalom to reflect men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth. And shalom to the very few sincere sisters that's really taking heed as well. T. Wallace say shalom and blah, blah, blah.
Shalom, blah, blah.